Hello. Hi, this is Boobly here. I just want to check everybody got their thingy right, their links right. Okay. Right. So, who do we have here? I'll just check. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, let's start. All right, I'll just wait for the rest of the people to get in. Now, let's just start. I'll start by introducing myself. For those of you who are new, who has just joined our Telegram group, welcome. And this is Boobly here, Sanchayata Sharma, and I trade the financial markets. I have been trading for the past, well, since 2010, so nearly 12 years now. Okay. Today we are going to talk about our next level membership, which is now open. Yay! A lot of people were waiting for that, so glad I could come up with that. And I don't open doors for it very often, so it's now it's only open for about 5 days. But before that, I'll answer your trading related questions that you have, and also show you, that's the most interesting part, show you how our indicator works, our strategy, and how I have been giving the trade setups from this strategy to our free Telegram group. So yeah, I'm just very, very excited. Let me know if you are watching this live. Just say live with the hashtag live on the comments. That will help me to know if you were watching live. And if you're watching the replay later, just say hashtag replay. And also I would like to know where you are from, where you're joining me from. I'm here hosting this from London, United Kingdom. I live here. Have been living here for the last 20 years. And yeah, let me share you a little bit about who I am and what I do, and then we start off with the live charts. Yeah, interesting, exciting, actually. Okay, where are we? Share screen. Okay. Yeah, share this. If you can see this, let me know. Can you see the screen? I'd like you to know. Okay. Oh, hello, Renpon. You're watching it live. Well done. Thank you. And yeah, so I can't see anybody in the Facebook unless you give permission to view the comments. I won't be able to see your comments or your questions. So let me know. Can you see my screen? Yeah, you can see it. Ola G Day, thank you. Thank you for that. So you can see the comments. All right. Okay, so my name is Boobly, Sanchayata Sharma, but I'm fondly called, I'm called Boobly by my friends. And yeah, I'm a mother. I'm a mother of two, and I live in London, well, outskirts of London. So there you go. And what do I do? I transform nervous beginners into confident traders, and I do that via my trainings. I do that via my trade setups inside our 55 pips trading group in Telegram. Can you hear me properly? If you can just type yes, I can hear you. I hope the mic is working fine. So yes, most of my students are beginners or have traded, but yet to get success and consistency in trading, and that is where I help them with my experience and my training that I did as when I was learning. So I know exactly where you are and in your trading journey, and I started well, when I started trading in 2010. I placed my first trade in 2010, but I have been trading on and off. Well, mostly all the time, but I had children in between and stuff like that. Life happened. But I was always looking for a mentor, looking for somebody who knew a little bit more than me, who can give me that helping hand, who can guide me. And some of them were so expensive. So I did both. There's two ways you can learn about the markets. You can either, do it yourself, which is the longer way, and you lose accounts, you do all kinds of things that you shouldn't do. And that's what the market teaches you. And you also have or you have a mentor. Either way is expensive. One is time, and the other one is your commitment. That is what I felt. And since the lockdown, I have been started doing online classes, and that got me going into the online field and teaching. I did teach off and on. I started teaching in 2013, and but I was reluctant to teach, and I was like shy, and I was more like, I had little babies that time. But now I think I'm more prepared, and it gives me joy that what I couldn't do or what I wanted help with earlier in my trading career, I could at least provide that to my students. So that really excites me. So I love teaching. So before I started trading, I completed my university, and I had always done my own thing. I always wanted to do what I want. The whole thing is that my own freedom. And that led me to different businesses. I was into television, I did films, television, medias. And then once I had children, I wanted to find out what can I do. And then my journey into, I stumbled upon trading, and then it all started. I didn't have a very good start. I struggled for a long, long period of time. But nonetheless, I carried on. Perseverance is what you need in trading, and it paid off. I think that I'm still here, 12 years on. And yes, I love what I do. I love trading. I love teaching. That is my new passion of teaching, mostly after the lockdown. So yes, I founded the Forex Diva website that has a story to it on itself. Forex Diva, the entire name, it came out when I was trading in the city where I started learning. And the boys out there, we had a new team in the trading floor, and new traders used to come in there, and I used to help them sort out their charts, put it up. And because I have been there, so I know it could be frustrating, and you're nervous, and to a point that I became like the unofficial person who helps people around. And then whoever a new person comes in, and the boys in the trading floor used to say, yeah, yeah, go to Forex Diva, she will help you. And that's how the name got stuck there. And it's a bit cheesy, the name, but there we go. And Diva is basically a hustler, isn't it? So we hustle the markets every day. So yes, I've been trading financial markets since 2010. I share blog. I started with actually, I started blogging early in 2013. I started blogging 12, 13. And that's how, because it's sheer boredom, I think I started blogging, because trading on your own inside a room could be, yeah, it's lonely. So I wanted to reach out, and I wanted to share my journey. So a little bit of, I'm not a very consistent blogger, but whenever I had to share anything or a chart, I used to do that. And the website definitely got me talking to a lot more traders. And I started attending workshops, seminars, conferences, until I stumbled upon, I did so many courses. Now I know which ones not to do and which one to do. I've been around for a while now. So yeah, that helps. And I wanted to find a work-life balance, and that led me to trading. But I had my ups and downs in trading, and when I had my down, I had to stop trading for a couple of weeks, or sometimes even a couple of months, when I had my child. So yeah, so it has been a relationship I had with trading, to be honest. And I did different things when I stopped trading, because I didn't want to look at the charts. I was so scared sometimes. And that was when I remember once I lost my account, and I'm not going to trade now. So that fear comes in. So I've lived the life of a trader. I'm still living it, but I've been in a much better position now, that I can share my story to you. So yeah, so a work life balance is what I was after, and I'm glad trading gave me that freedom today, to be there. And this is what changed me. It changed the way I trade. Um, uh, Apart from all the courses that I did this course from the Society of Technical Analysts. It's based out of in London, here in the city. And it basically teaches you technical analysis, and it is taught by the institutions, like the people in the banks who work for banks, institutions, the Bloomberg, and all the high street banks. So they are doing the real thing in everyday real life, and they come and teach you. So, and when I went there, I was like, I might be the only, maybe one or two retail traders out of all the bankers who were there, students. Now it is compulsory to do this course for anybody who is in the sales or in the technical analysis of any of these banks. So they have to do this diploma 1 at least. So I completed the diploma 1 and 2. The diploma 2 was really, really tough for me, but I was so surprised that I passed. And it just gave me that thing that, yes, I know what I'm doing, and what I have learned so far over the decade has actually, yes, it makes sense. And also I met so many other technical analysts, so many other traders, and that really gave me the boost. And I'm ever so thankful to the Society of Technical Analysts. But then what they do is that they give you, like, if trading was a language, they give you technical analysis is like the alphabets, the grammar, the how, grammatical errors, and what to do, what not to do. And it tells you how to read charts, how to say what the candlesticks are doing, and all different aspects of trading, as far as technical analysis is concerned. But with that knowledge, you can learn the language of trading, but you cannot write your own book. I created my own strategy, and after I learned how to actually do technical analysis, so that was one part of trading. So Society of Technical Analysis, which taught me how to read charts, how to what to look for in charts, and how to have a possible trade set up in charts. So that was very interesting for me. But then I went on after that knowledge and created my own strategy, and tested it, retested it. Yeah, so that was helpful. And yes, I'm ever so thankful to them. And they are also recognized by the International Federation of Technical Analysts, which is very, very helpful. Okay, so we're going to talk about the next level today. What is the next level? Some of you might or might not be aware. I have a free Telegram group. It's called Forex Diva 55 Pips. If you are not a member as yet, please do. If you can go to the forexdiva.co.uk/55. You can become a part of our free Telegram group. We do give trade signals based out of our next level indicator, which I created. So coming back to the next level, let me just share my screen. Yeah. So this is the indicator. So before I go into the next level, what I want to share is that if a bit about, you know, what to look for in a trade, a little bit of support, resistance. I personally, I like Ichimoku. There are different systems, trading systems, and it's like the moving average, and then you put in an oscillator, and then you find a trigger, and then if you filter what trades, what not to trade, and time frame. So these are all different things that you use to create a strategy that works for you. Okay, so I would like to talk. I mean, I am a fan of Ichimoku, but when I started teaching Ichimoku to my students, the chart looks very busy. So I think some of them found it, a little bit, iffy. So I wanted to find out. I wanted to create a strategy where it was easier for my students, and then that's when I just stuck to, moving average. I just use a moving average. I wanted to make it as simple as possible for them to find out the trade. So I'm going to go through the strategy now, and if you have any questions, let me know. Yes, just let me check. Very nice channel. You can see it. Okay. Any other questions? Let me just go and have a look there. Sorry, one second. I don't think I can change that part. Let me just stop sharing and then go into that one. Okay. No, I wanted to see any questions there are some questions. Yeah. Yeah, I am from Nigeria. Very good channel. Okay, if I can't see your name, that means you haven't given permission to the setup that I'm using. So some of them are saying, yes, I'm live. I can hear you. Fantastic. I'm from Ghana. I am from South Africa. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Okay. And let me go back to the charts and see where we can. Oh, what happened? Why is it? Oh, come on. Maybe it'll work now. Yeah, thank God for that. Okay. So now going back to the charts, I hope you can see the charts. This is TradingView. Some of you might be familiar with that. If you're not, it's okay. It's just another platform where you can now trade with this also, but you don't need to. You can still trade with MT4 or CTrader, whatever you're comfortable with. And TradingView is a platform where I usually do my analysis. I found it very user friendly, and it's just been easier for me. So now coming back to how to analyze it, how to create your own strategy, and I'll go through the strategy that I created, what I look for it, and then I developed it into the next level indicator, and now you can use it too. So usually without anything, this is a bear chart. Is some of them, some say naked chart, but I like to say bear chart. And those who are new, you might say, yes, we don't know what's happening here. It just looks like lines. These are called candlesticks. And what it does is something like that. What we want to look for is to find a trend, right? So we find a trend. Anything that is going up is called uptrend. Anything that is going down is called a downtrend, things like that. That's the first thing you want to identify is where is it trading. There are three things that can happen. It can go up, it can go down, or it can go sideways. What is it? The price. Yeah. So price can either go up or down or sideways. Here, as you can see, it's nothing. It's just doing like ranging. So it's going, we call it's going sideways, there. It's going sideways, right? So there is no proper indication which way it's going. Until there, we can see right from there, it has started going down, but we still, it's a bit iffy. But something like that, yes, we can say it's an uptrend, right? If you're really new and you haven't done much of trading, then I would suggest, I did a workshop earlier. You can watch that. It's inside our Facebook group, and you also can, if you want to speed up your journey, you can also take my foundation basic course, which is called Activate. So forexdiva.co.uk/activate. So yeah, this is the uptrend, and this is sideways. Usually it does that after a little bit of, uptrend. A market goes like that, and then it decides either to go up, or sometimes it goes either way down. Okay, so that is what we need to find out. So that's an uptrend. I don't want that anymore. Okay. Right. So where was that? So you need to find which way is the market going. And the best way to find out is to use a system like, an indicator. It could be Ichimoku, it could be moving average, it could be Bollinger Bands, it could be Elliott Wave. These are all different systems. And you don't have to use all of them. It's good to know a little bit about them and how they work so that you don't, duplicate things. But the most easiest way to just stick on a moving average. So we say, okay, we have done this moving average. This is the 50 moving average. And then what we find out is that as long as price is above the moving average, we look for buys. We look for buy. We don't look for sell here. That'll be a reversal. We will get to reversal. If you're new, stick to trend. Trend means whichever way price is going, just follow the price. It's much more easier that way and safer. Yeah. So the number one thing is that if price is moving up, if the moving average is, if the price is above the moving average, then we look for only buys. Where do we buy? That's the next thing. We look for opportunities when price closes above the moving average, like out here. Let me just zoom it. When price closes above the moving average, like here, we look for buys here, but then price goes down out here, and then price goes, but it's still above the moving average. So we look for buys here. We also do it's called the top down. A lot of people have different names for it. Some people call it top down. Some people have other different names for that, but it just says that these are timelines, as you can see here, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours, daily, weekly, monthly. So the more you find that the price is towards, what we find is to tick the boxes, to find out that, find a higher probability trade. So what is a higher probability trade? It is a trade system where, your rate of success is higher. That means if on the monthly chart, it is higher. Where is it now? Sorry about that. That's the monthly chart. Price is above the moving average. So we find yes. So that's the confirmation that price is above the moving average. We want to go for buys. Weekly chart, price is above the moving average. Yes, we only look for buys. Daily chart, price is above the moving average. We look for buys. So trade in only 2 different charts, but here on the 4 hourly, it's just had a pullback, meaning it just, it's gone back below the moving average. So we wait for price to go above the moving average, and then we look for trades, trade setups. So that is in the purest, simplest form, how to look for a trend. How to draw a trend, that's again a different thing. We show that around in our course, but we'll leave that for now. We go into much more detail about price and trend and systems inside our course and inside a signature course. Today we're going to talk about just what to find out in a strategy. So we found three tick boxes, but try to only trade in two time frames, in a sense that I prefer one time frame. I personally trade on the 4 hourly chart. The higher the time frame, the more probability, as I say, the more probability you have of getting the trades, the higher probability trades, basically, that's what you call it. So the more tick boxes, like monthly, weekly, daily, and then we trade on a 4 hourly, so that we can get an early entry. Now, some people, they trade on a 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minutes chart, and that's a different strategy. In this strategy, we only go for a higher time frame, so that we have time, because most of us, we work. Most of my students, they work full time, and they trade part time. So I wanted a strategy that works or blends around that system. And so I thought that, and daily and 4 hourly. So we find out, let's say, the pound GP. So pound GP price is below the moving average. So we look for only sell. Price is below the moving average here, absolutely. So that's another tick box. Price is below the moving average, we find that. And again, price is below the moving average. So this is perfect for finding an opportunity. All the four boxes are ticked. So we find an opportunity here for only sell. We're not looking for buys here. Any questions so far? Can you just give me a yes so far, or yes, I understand, or anything on the comment section, please? That'd be really helpful. Let me just go to see that. Okay. Could you, yeah? Yeah, so far so good. Could you understand what I said, or did you have any questions? Yes, I understand. Thank you, Felix. Okay. Right, so we continue. So we look for that. Next, we look for the most important thing is the support and resistance. And that is where a lot of it in the support and resistance is a huge chapter. And I remember when I was doing my course with the Society of Technical Analysts, and we were asked to do support and resistance. They used to give us charts, and then we had to find the support and resistance, and everything had to be done by hand. The examination is a 3 hour long paper, and we had to draw trend lines and everything by hand. That was tough. So when I drew my support and resistance, the tutor, he works for an institution. He's the institutional banker, and he is the head of technical analysis there. And he said, "Oh, your support and resistance are quite, it's good." So that gave me a confidence. Like, okay, fine, I know what I'm doing, perhaps. Okay, so support and resistance is something like, you see, if you think of a room, and the support is the floor and the resistance is the ceiling. So this is how high it might go to, and the support is how low it could go to. Now, how do you find this support and resistance? How do you find is that you go for a higher time frame. So you can go up to monthly, weekly, whatever you want, so that you have a bigger picture, a better picture. The higher the time frame, it gives you, it's like giving you a 30-foot view of the chart of if you go high on top of a mountain, you can see more, right? But if you go to a lower time frame chart, like a 5 or 15 minutes, you can only see the minute details. It's like, when you want to, you like a sniper. A sniper is always gunning from a rooftop, so that they can see everything. So as traders, our idea is to work like snipers, because then you can see the entire view, and then you pinpoint where you want to have your target. Don't want to kill people. I'm against that. But as far as trading is concerned, take the terminology and take this system, how they use, because it's a very, very clear system how things happen. So you find out your support and resistance from a higher time frame. You can go up to monthly. So here, as you can see, I have, these are some lines that I have drawn. Those are my support and resistance. My support, that's the support, because that's, that is the price refused to go below there, and the more amount of touches that you can have is where you want to draw the line. Now, drawing a line is not that support. Support is usually like a rectangle here. As you can see, I've put a rectangle out here. So this is where the beginning of the support and the end of the support. So support can be that particular rectangle area where price can move up to, and you can see out here price has touched there and price has gone up there, but could touch there again. We don't know. Anything can happen in the market. So that is where, and then again, resistance is somewhere here. You can just draw a line somewhere like that out here. Oh, sorry, that's not a nice line. Okay, I'll just put a rectangle here. So, and this is the long term, okay? But we want to trade on according to this strategy, we want to trade on a 4-hourly. So this is where, so we know this is our room. So this is how low it can go, and this is how high it can go. Usually the strategy that I do is that I look for an entry area from the support where price is pulled back and then going up. And then, suppose like out here, so I would make an entry point right about here, and then I'll go and take it till there. That is the strategy in a nutshell. I mean, it cannot be more simple than that. And then I take into consideration the higher time frames when I enter the market. And as you might be aware that I'm also a funded trader. I started with 15,000. It is now 30,000. But it is, so it has been a profitable strategy so far, and this strategy has been tried and tested, and I wanted to make it as simple as possible. That is how, if you make it too complicated, if you have your charts up, all over with like hundreds and different oscillators, indicators, then it just gets too complicated. Then you won't be trading. Trading is, less is more in trading. You don't want to trade to make it too complicated that you don't know where to get in, or you get duplicate things like having too many oscillators. If something is doing the same thing, don't just take one of them. Like, don't take a stochastic, an RSI, and MACD. Stick to one, whichever you prefer. So there's a question, Bubli, how do you trade breakouts? I'll show you how to trade breakouts here, Felix. So yeah, that is a breakout actually, because the price is above the moving average, and then we want to take the entry out here to go to the next level. The next level can be here, or the next level could be here also. Yeah. So what the so that is the strategy so far. I mean, that is the strategy in its own. Is there any question about the strategy? Is there anything that you want to know? What I have done is, I'm going to take your questions, but what I have done with my indicator is create this entire thing and make it easier for you. Make it easier for you so that you do not have to do the analysis. It's like, you have a manual car and you have an automatic car. When you say an automatic car, it's half a car. You don't have to do clutch. You can just do, it's actually semi-automated. You still have to drive the car. You still have to, put the brakes and the, accelerator in, but it's still half a car. There's a lot of things that you don't need to do manually, that you don't need to do in an automated car. So that is exactly why what I have done in the next level indicator. Now I'm going to show you the next level indicator. So this thing that I have created into an indicator, and it takes into account the support, the resistance, the higher time frames. It also takes into account Fibonacci, order blocks, and if price is in equilibrium, it's how to avoid ranges, and the confirmation is the higher time frame. So let us now go deep inside the indicator, and I'll show you how the indicator works. Excited? Give me a yes if you are excited. Okay, so where should I go? Yeah, so this is the next level indicator. As you can see, where is it? Let me go to the 4-hourly time frame. Okay, so this is the next level indicator. So what it does is, oh, sorry, there's a question there. My question is, when you're trying to draw your resistance and support, are you where you include the wicks? I don't. I take the maximum amount of touches. Wicks, not wicks, it doesn't matter. I just take the maximum amount of touches. The more it touches, the some say it's stronger or weaker, but the more it touches, the more better the line for me. So out here, as you can see, in one you can have wick, but the other one, you know, if you go to a higher time frame, maybe a weekly time frame. Yeah, so you can see the maximum amount of touches out there. That's what I'm after. So some will have the wick, some might not have the wick, but it's the maximum amount of touches. So do I include the wick? Yes, some will be included, but I do not go for the wicks only. I go for the entire candle as well as wick. Some candles will be there, but some touches. Mostly if it touches a candle, I'm very happy. So yes, so indicator out here is that is. So what I have done out here is to go through, there are two things. Well, there are more than two, but two main things. I have colored the moving average so that now you don't need to worry, is it down, is it up? If the moving average is red, if the moving average here is red, it means you only look for sell. Yeah. Moving average is high. Out here, as you can see, there is high, there is green, red, then we have to stay away. And then there is another reason why we have to stay away, because we don't have a confirmation. I'll come to that. Yes, you excited? Red pump, good. Okay, so yeah, number one, moving average. Moving average is red. Only look for the cells. Moving average is neither here nor there. Stay away until the moving average is green. That's okay. We're only looking for buys. When are we buying? Right, that is the main question. You buy, the confirmation is when you have the background is green. That is when you buy. As you can see here, the background is green. Let me just take that away so that you can see it clearly. So when the background is green, that is a confirmation. And how do we find that confirmation? That is included in the indicator. It gives you higher time frame confirmation. It gives you Fibonacci confirmation. It gives you order block confirmation. There's a lot of things that's already included that you don't have to worry about. So all you have to say, think is, yes, is the background green? The background here is not green. The background here is not green. Stay away. The background is green here. Take it. Yeah. So it's as simple as that. And the best part is I've included support and resistance. So, and if the background is out green out here, and if it's a green candle, background is green, that is when you come out of the trades when you reach number one. The two conditions. You come out of the trades when you reach a target. I've also set targets, and the targets are just the next level support and resistance. That's the target, as I have explained earlier. And the other condition is if the candle, the background is not green anymore, and the candle is a color. These candles, as you can see, the hollow candles, these are indecision candles, or they're not, like it's only breakout candles will be green, and if the trend continues, that's the candle will be green. When it is pulled back, it will show you a hollow candle, and then if the red candle is that, yeah, come out of the trade. Okay, so the red candles are meaning that it has, the breakout hasn't happened, it's going against the trend, so it's time to come out. So your stop loss is also done out there, your exits are done out there, and your target is also done out there. I'll show you how to find a target. A target is the next level, the next what you call it, support resistance level. So here I have shown you the target out here. As you can see here, I have put, let me show you. Okay, so do you see here in this one, remember these blocks that I've made, the rectangle? So this is the support zone, and you can see price has come back to this zone. And if price breaks out there, that's your breakout, that's your sell entry. Does that answer your question? Where was the question? How do you trade breakouts? There was a question for you, Felix. Yeah. So how do you trade breakouts? Yes, yeah, that is when you trade breakouts, and we'll go through, we'll do a replay and we'll go through so that you understand it, properly. So far so good, do you think? What do you think about the strategy? Does it make sense? What are your inputs on the indicator? Does it make sense? Let me know in comments. And yes, so at the moment it had touched the support zone in the pound USD, GBP USD, sterling USD. It has touched the support, and it has gone up. But this is also a target area. Yes, you understand? Excellent. Okay, so this is also a support area. So it touched the top of the support, but it refuses to go. So it's doing a pullback. It could go down, or it could go up and touch the 50 moving average, do that, go up. Or if it goes up, this is your buy entry. So have you noticed how easy it has become for you now, because you don't have to do any of the calculations. I have put the buy entry, so you can put a buy stop order, and the number is also given there. So all you can do is a buy stop. This is a resistance zone. That means it can touch up here, it can touch up here and go down and then go up. And it goes like that. As you know, it goes like stairs. Yeah. So yes, 1 second. Okay. So I don't like that. Okay. So your buy stop order will be here. It's already, the number is also given there. So it's easy that way to read that. And your stop loss can be either here. Again, the number is given there, or it can be either here. And your target is here, because that's the next earlier support, which support becomes resistance, resistance becomes support. You know that. If you don't, then you can go and do our course. But yeah, if you know what I'm talking about, we only look for the previous support and resistance and take the trade accordingly. So your targets are also given there. So let us do an example. So similarly, if this one, so it goes up there, and it just, if it breaks there, that's your breakout. That's your breakout, right? Is that making sense? You wanted to ask how to trade breakouts. So, and sometimes what happens in breakout, as we can see, there are false breakouts. So this happens and it goes up there again, just to, touch the support zone, and then it goes back. So the second one is much more stronger, and then you will get the confirmation with the background being black, the red. Yeah. So that should answer your question. So let us go and do some replay time. Yeah. Okay. These lines are already there for you. So you just have to just scroll down all the pairs and the lines will come, and these are daily support resistance, but they will change at the end of the month, or provide, because market changes, so new support resistance line will be drawn. Yes, Prince, you like that? It excites you? Okay, good. All right, so now it's time to test the system, right? Okay, so let's do a replay. Replay from, suppose, say, here. Okay? Okay, let's do the replay. So you can see the support and the resistance lines here. Yeah, that's the support zone. Price is below the moving average and it is red. So we're only looking for sell out here. And as I said, there might be an entry, but that's a formation. It's coming back. Usually if it pulls back, it pulls back to this level or this level or to the moving average. Usually the best trades are taken from a candle below the moving average. Yeah. So your stop losses will be here. Yes. So if your stop loss is here, you have enough space. And most of our trades are long term. Long term in the sense that 24 hours to could be 2-3 days. So you have to give enough time. And then if I say from sell entry to target, that's 119 pips. That's a lot of pips. Yeah. And from there, it can be here 38 pips or 85 pips. So you already have the risk to reward ratio done for you. So that's interesting and takes a lot of pain as a trader that I have had myself taken out immediately. And I'm glad that it could serve our students. So there we go. Let us see how this performs. So our first target will be, so we have put our buy entry, a sell stop entry here. Our stop loss is here, number given there. And our target, as you know, is that's the first target. And then how did I get these ones? You go back and then you calculate, the computer does that, the indicator does that. That's your level 1, that's your level 2, and that's your level 3. So because it goes back to I've done monthly, weekly, daily, so it touches all different levels. And as far as it doesn't mean that it has to go all the way down, but it takes you to a level. So if the background is red, that is when we enter, right? Okay, so let's test it. So it has ranged out there, and that's a 4-hourly chart. It's ranged out there. It hasn't touched the stop loss. It is in the moving average, and we have the entry point out here. It has already touched the target 1, and then we have the confirmation of that. We can enter now because that's the higher time frame, and it doesn't go all the way. Well, we will be lucky if it goes all the way there, but usually expect to have a pullback. If it has such a big, move, it does pull back out here till T1 and then again takes T2 at, a couple of hours or days later. And it has touched the T2 and see how it touches and then it goes up. That's the level. That's the support and resistance levels. And then it pulls back and then it takes all the way again. Will it touch level 3? Don't know. It did. Okay, so that happened from 22nd of April and to 28th of April. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6 days. 556 pips. Yeah. So this is possible. This is much more easier. Does that make any sense? Does it make you excited? Would you like to be, doing that? Any comments out there? And how it just touches there and moves out and pull back. It's, yeah. And this is simple. This is just support resistance in the core of it. I'm not doing any of those, the GANs and the Elliott waves, the waves under the waves, and the, yeah, so many of them. I do respect that. I've learned about it. I've tried, but I wanted something simple, simple that, one can follow. Just be there. Yeah. So it has touched that. So yeah, now again, have you seen the things changed? The lines have changed. So it'll change automatically because it calculates the previous support, resistance, Fibonacci levels, and then takes and then plots the line. So the lines are already plotted for you. So that is today. So it'll not go further from there. Let us take another example. Say, yeah, GJ. I like DJ. Okay, so the ones that are when there is white, there is no background. So that means don't trade. It's either it's a pullback, or excuse me, or it's not yet ready. The trade is not yet ready. We took and these are the trades we have taken. I think GJ, we have taken a couple of trades in our free Telegram group, the 55 pips one. Some of you were very, very excited and happy that it went all the way. But yeah, so, and you don't have to be there in front of the computer or all the time, or yeah, to just see the trades, to mollycoddle and mother the trades. You can do other things, but yes, you need to know when to enter. I also, it's not that I just give you this indicator and leave. No, I still answer your questions inside our momentum, inside our next level group. If you have any, I still give you trade setups. I still say don't trade now, it's new. So quite active inside the group too. Right, so let us do something like that. So it's been ranging, going down usually, and then yeah. So we will not take any trades for long at the moment, because we are still finding out where the indicator, where it is going. Yeah. So where, baby? Yeah. Okay. So slowly, have you seen from the support zone, it's going up, and the indicator has turned, the moving average has turned green. Yeah. So let's see, but we still don't have an entry as yet. The background is still, not now. The background is green. Yeah, which means the higher time frame is also in the same trend. And so we have a buy entry here. So we just put the buy entry, and then we have the target here. So target 1, target 2, target 3. It's not necessary that it goes to target 1, 2, 3. It's galloping all the way. It doesn't happen all the time. Yeah, but it does happen. It does happen. And that's the beauty of the market. It's just every minute is different, but only 3 things can happen. It can go up or down or sideways. Well, up or down mostly. So we got a green signal. Your stop loss is here. It hasn't touched the stop loss. We have a confirmation of the background being green, and there we go. We have we have come back to where we were. We have now touched the, so it's from here to here. It's 121 pips here, and our stop loss is 83 pips, 87 pips. Yeah. So it's calculated accordingly where we can put the stop loss. And with GJ, this happens. Different asset classes behave differently. So it can go up to halfway and then come down and touch the buy entry. And that is why it's important to not mess with the stop loss during the trade. Yeah, if you are, if you want to just say, okay, fine, let me do that, let me just grab whatever I want, that's your trading idea, strategy, your trading behavior. But yeah, that's what we do. And And when these are like, when you go up a staircase, the pullbacks or the levels are like, it's like the landing of the staircase. When you go up the staircase, you do go all the way up, right? You go up and then there's a little landing and you rest. And then you go up the second time and you rest. So these are the resting blocks. It can happen there usually. Okay. Just touch the second one. Still going strong. Could touch the third one. We don't know. Yeah, touch the third one. And you see how it touches and then goes back there. It happens every time. And these are support resistance. I'm not inventing anything new. I don't want to say I'm that, I'm this. It's just simple support resistance, guys. It's keep trading simple. And it goes higher. Well, I think it just when it pulls back, it usually bounces off the moving average, if you have noticed. Yeah. Do you think you'll be able to trade with this setup? Will it make life easier for you, your trading journey easier for you? Yeah. Give me a comment. Let me see if it makes sense for you. Would you like to trade with that when you know that where is your support, where is your entry, your stop loss, and your target? Will that make trading easier for you? And what are you thinking at the moment? I would love to know that, because this has come after a lot of research, guys. This is, yeah, crazy. A lot of sleepless nights, a lot of time spent on the computer, testing, retesting. I've done a couple of other things. I've used so many different things. And then this has come up. So it was not like, you whisk a few things and throw it in. It was not that. It had a lot of my effort in this to find and finally get a strategy that works and has a profit factor more than one. And that is important. Your risk reward is okay, but your profit factor has to be more than one. That is what I learned, and that has helped me as a funded trader. So yeah. And then when it goes from such a big trend, it usually reverses. That's a big pullback too, especially with GJ. That happens. See how the lines again changed. See, touches there, comes back. So it's not yet ready. That's the second one. Could come back again. No, we have a green background. Yes, Felix. See how it has pulled back after it touched the target one. It does a pullback all the way to resistance. Could go lower. But the overall trend, as you can see here, is uptrend. So we are not going to do that because we don't know where it's going to go to. It can go up till there. It can go up till here or here. It has gone all the way to the stop loss beyond. Okay, so it's retrieving now. Although there is a line out there that shows that, but the overall trend is that you need to understand at least what is correction, what is impulse, and only trade one, not both. So what's the primary trend, what's the secondary trend, you need to know all that. So I won't trade this one because the overall trend is that it's an uptrend. So I'll wait. As you can see, I've put an alert here. I'll wait for that to go up the moving average to the last candle. And once that triggers, I'll look for a trade then. And then I'll pass it on to you guys. Yes. Is that easy? Does it make sense? Okay. So if you want to try this strategy, it is now it's called the next level, Forex Diva next level. And that is open at the moment. We are open to take in new members, and but we close on Thursday. The card closes on Thursday because I want to focus on the new traders who have come in and handhold them. So I'm going to take a few in. If you and this is a first mover advantage, the founding members offer this indicator usually. Where was it? Yeah, it's about it's yeah, that is today's price. Yeah, that is it. Oh, okay, where is it? Yeah, the regular price is if you have all asset classes, um yeah, it's 199 for all asset class you trade. You can trade Forex, indices like oil, for currencies, oil, commodities, gold, oil, Bitcoin, Litecoin, altcoin, any of that. So all asset classes, you get it for 199. And the regular, if you want only Forex, it's for 99. But today you pay, I think you pay only 55, and it includes all asset classes, Forex, indices, commodities, crypto. But this price is only till the 5th of May. And we're going to say that we're going to keep it like that, so that I can focus on the people who come in, and I can if they have any questions. So what happens once you become a member? You are you the indicator is in TradingView, so you have to give me your TradingView username to get the indicator, because it's a private indicator. If you don't have a trading view account, it's very simple to just open an account. You don't have to trade there. You can still use your own trading setups, because all you need is the numbers and what the indicator is doing. And inside our membership, we also have a few what you call it, tutorials of how to use TradingView. So it's fairly simple. There is a paid version, there's a free version. You do not need the paid version. You can still have the indicator set up in the free version, so you don't have to pay anything for TradingView, unless it's a choice. If you want to avoid the ads and everything, then sometimes they give very good offers to get into a paid pro account. You get much more also with the pro account. And yes, so there is a question there. Is there any setup for the background to show the green and red in the moving average? The background green and red. Oh, well, the alerts. Oh, I didn't show you the alerts. Okay, let me go back and I'll show you the alerts. Okay, let me just go back and show you the alerts. See, it had triggered alerts. If you can see out there, triggered alerts. So it shows you all the alerts that come in. So this was the icing. This was the icing in the cake. I didn't show you. So yeah, so you just have to go to alerts, and I'll show you inside the group when you become a member how easy it is to just stick on the alert, and it will tell you if it's below the moving average, above the moving average. Yeah. So it's simple. So it comes on your phone. If you just download the TradingView app, it comes. Does that excite you? Does that make things even easier when you're doing, you're being with your family, or you're working, or something different? Does it make things easier? Let me know. So it just triggers. It just alerts you. So I have all these alerts, buy, sell alerts out there, and the alert log has come in there. Yeah. Price close 100 MA. Then you also have a buy and sell signal, yeah, in your alerts. So all you have to do is download TradingView in your mobile, in your phone, and then and put the alerts. How the alerts are put, we show you inside the group, inside the membership. So you have everything, all the it calculates it on each and every asset class. there. And yeah, indices, NASDAQ, DAX, FTSE, Dogecoin, Litecoin, all of it. There you go. Bitcoin. See Bitcoin, how in Bitcoin just came all the way, and you have an alert there. The background becomes red, alert, and then you have that. And you can avoid all that because it's ranging. The background is not green. Yeah, you have it on. You can have it in something that's ranging. You don't want to get in there. You just avoid those trades. These ones. If the background is red, that means the higher time frames are also in that same zone. Yeah, just makes it easier. Okay, how to incorporate TradingView into Wanda platform. Okay, it's very simple. I think in TradingView you have a trading panel, open trading panel, and then you have all these. So you have Wanda. So you connect your account with Wanda there, or your Pepperstone. Yeah, TradeStation, all that. I think Wanda and Pepperstone are very popular. Yeah. So you can trade from here also. But yeah, if you don't want to trade from here, you can still use this and just copy the setups and then put it on your MT4, MT5, or C Trader, whatever you trade, you are comfortable trading with. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Yeah. Any other questions? I'm now open to questions. We have had an hour of this. So anything that you want to let me know if you have any other questions. About the indicator, or about the about how to get in. When you become a member, yeah, so today's price is $55 and it's a monthly membership. You can cancel anytime, but you just have to email us at hello@forexdiva.co.uk, and then that will take you there, take you to the take you to the indicator. I think it will just tell my team if you want to, just send us an email and then we'll sort it out. We are here to help. We are, so don't panic. It just, if there is any delay, we will get your questions answered. And once you're inside the membership, there is a separate private Telegram group where you'll have access to me. You'll have access to you get unlimited trades in that. So that is, let me just go to the next level so that I can show you what's included there. So that is where, if you go to, if you decide to join, if you join before tomorrow, the after tomorrow, the Thursday, yeah, no, before the 5th, you get this price. The price will go up, guys. The price is not going to be the same. It's because I've just given a founding members offer, and as long as you stay inside, say a member, you're getting that. But if you decide to come out and get in again, you have to pay the $97 next time. So that is founding offers or members offer. And so this is where you need to go, forexdiva.co.uk/next level. And this is why I created it. What's included in the membership: you get a bespoke indicator, you get a question answers, technical analysis, trade setups, you get training inside our membership, you get a free Telegram group which is for members only. This is different from the free group Telegram group. In the Telegram group, I only give about 1 or 2 signals a week, and that's enough, because it's 55 pips. You always get about 100 200 pips. And but here you get unlimited. You can just go through. It's like I've given you your Maserati or your whatever, Ferrari or Lamborghini. It's now you need to ride it. It's how you ride it. It's you want to joyride or you want to take it for a smooth drive. It's up to you. But there is a lot in the indicator, as you can see. It's not that it has been a lot of work. Yes. uh, yes. Please, can this video be dropped so that we can have access to it? What do you mean by drop, darling? I don't understand that. It is there inside the group. It is there, so you can watch this video again if you want. So yes, you get you also get the if there is any new indicators coming up, you will be the first one to get that. You'll have the discounts with that. If there is any master classes with speakers, I have access to people who are quite known in the industry. Those will be included for you. You don't have to pay anything for them. For those ones, you have access to me, and then you will see results. Yes, I have seen results with that. And yes, well, my well, let me show you my, this has been my this is my funded account. As you can see, I started with 15,000, I withdrew 1,500, and this is from the trades that we have had inside next level indicator. And then now, where am I? And this is my account now. I can't show you that, but yeah, that's about 30,000 now. It's a real account live, as you can see. It's been good. The indicator has been performing well. So yeah. And as you can see, you can go to the next level, forexdiva.co.uk/next level, and you can also go through this is a demo account that I had tested on. I keep testing every month alongside my funded accounts. And yeah, you can see the results. You can play this video, and let me just play this video for you. I don't know whether you can hear that. Hang on. Anyway, you can see the results out there. Maybe you can't hear it, but GJAP, GJ 112 pips, 57 pips, 58 pips, 106 pips, 30 pips loss, 20 pips loss, 45, 231 pips on Eurosy, 94. So you can see that we have definitely made much more than we have lost, and our losses are about less than 100, but we make much more on that trade. The rest of the trade so far, the percent, I like to be conservative, and I'll say 50% profit win ratio, but it's more than that. You can see it for yourself. This is a demo account, guys, so just big fat disclaimer there. So I don't need to hide anything. It's all there. You've seen it. When it's a demo account, I will say it's a demo account. But you also have seen my real accounts. Yeah. So this is your you pay. Oh, sorry. This should be yearly. So this is a yearly subscription, and this is the monthly subscription, and you get unlimited trade setups. Okay. So, and this is going to, yeah. This is going to be here till that one. So you act now to get the price that you can, that you want to. Where is it? Can you stop that? And yeah. Any questions? Any other questions? Oh, you also get the bonus. I forgot about the bonus. So the bonus is some of our traders are very new. So we also give the basic trading forex trading course for a fraction of a price, so that you can have the course, go through. Some people don't know what is long, short, what is uptrend, downtrend. So it's basic, but it also has some interesting. So if you want to brush it up, brush up your trading skills, or little basics, it's got much more than just foundations. So feel free to take the basic course, and that's the bonus. And what else I can say? I mean, I'll see you inside the next level membership. And yes, any other questions? Let me know. Let me just go through that. Second. So. Yeah, I think I've answered most of the questions. Yeah. Okay. All right. What else? I like that. It keeps trading easy and simple. I don't like indicators all over my chart like Spider-Man. Yes. Yes. I mean, you need to see what the price action is doing. I mean, and yes, it makes sense to keep trading simple. Okay, so I think I'll sign off now and have some lunch. But it was lovely, lovely talking to you. And I'll see you in the next level inside the membership. Okay, take care. Bye for now.